You are listening to
The Red Dirt Craze with Crystal Kiss. Hey everybody, this is Crystal Kiss on KRZE Radio with the Red Dirt Craze and simulcasting on one of the best country stations around, bestcountryradio.com. I just first want to give a huge thank you to the Iceman for welcoming me and my ideas for the Red Dirt community. Let's get this night started off with a little Panhandle Poor Boy by Kevin Fowler, sitting at number 1 on the Texas Music Chart.
I was born in the Dust Bowl, the land of twisters and tumbleweeds. You can drive for 40 miles and never see a single tree. 80 days with no rain in sight, can smell the feedlot if the wind's just right. If you wanna know who I am, just look at where I'm from. I'm just a panhandle poor boy, 4th generation born and bred. That old West Texas dust is in my blood. It's where they lay me when I'm dead. It's a rough and rugged land, but it made me who I am. No matter where this life takes me, I know I'll always be just a panhandle poor boy. It's always boom or bust, either drought or flood. One day you're choking on dust, the next day you're knee deep in mud. Barbed wire and windmills rain, around here they're still the king. Some things never change, including me. I'm just a panhandle poor boy, 4th generation born and bred. That old West Texas dust is in my blood. It's where they lay me when I'm dead. It's a rough and rugged land, but it made me who I am. No matter where this life takes me, I know I'll always be just a panhandle poor boy. A panhandle poor boy, 4th generation born and bred. That old West Texas dust is in my blood. It's where they lay me when I'm dead. It's a rough and rugged land, but it made me who I am. No matter where this life takes me, I know I'll always be just a panhandle poor boy, 4th generation born and bred. That old West Texas dust is in my blood. It's where they lay me when I'm dead. It's a rough and rugged land, but it made me who I am. No matter where this life takes me, I know I'll always be just a panhandle poor boy. Just a panhandle poor boy.
When I left you, my poor old heart was breaking, because I know your love for me is right. But the sun will rise on you in Carolina, and it'll set on me in Tennessee tonight. I've had Carolina mornings and California nights, the times and places in between I've found to be alright. But it feels so good that it's understood. I show up without a warning, and I love you on a Carolina morning. Tomorrow night I leave for California. after that I might go home to Idaho. But the sun will rise on you in Carolina, and where it sits on me I just don't know. I've had Carolina mornings and California nights, times and places in between I've found to be alright. But it feels so good that it's understood. I'll show up without a warning, and I'll love you on a Carolina morning. Visit me in Nashville, or check out Music Row and Opryland and get to know my friends. But more than likely I'll just show up without a warning, and I'll love you on a Carolina morning. I've had Carolina mornings and California nights, the times and places in between I've found to be alright. But it feels so good that it's understood. I'll show up without a warning, and I'll love you on a Carolina morning. Yeah, more than likely I'll just show up without a warning, and I'll love you on a Carolina morning.
That was Carolina Morning by Mickey and the Motor Cars. Keep on listening because we have tons of great music coming up, and make sure to download the Iceman's Cavern app on your smartphone so that you can take us with you all the time. Here's Bad Girl Phase by Sunny Sweeney.
I'm gonna line my eyes, I'm gonna paint them black. Gonna lose my red lipstick to a whiskey glass. I want one of those nights, it goes on for days. I
girls from Georgia are sweeter than peaches. The ones from California are made for bathing suits and beaches. Minnesota gals sure feel like a sweater, but the girls from Texas are just a little bit better.
Mississippi's got all them Delta queens, and Louisiana Cajun girls beat all I've ever seen. Ever kiss a girl from Kansas, you damn sure won't forget her. But the girls from Texas are just a little bit better.
Feel the southern drawl from the ones in Arkansas. They're so sexy in New Mexico.
But the only 10 I see ain't in Tennessee. She's waiting for me in San Antonio.
Up in Oklahoma, they're more than just okay.
They don't come more fun than LAVMA.
But if you can find a Lone Star gal, boy, you better get her.
'Cause the girls from Texas are just a little bit better. I'm talking north, I'm talking south.
But the only 10 I see ain't in Tennessee. She's waiting for me in old Cowtown.
Up in Colorado, they can melt the snow.
Out in Nevada, they're always putting on a show.
New York's got the fashion, and Florida's got the weather.
But the girls from Texas are just a little bit better.
Once you cross that Red River horse, you'll stay there forever.
'Cause the girls in Texas are just a little bit better.
From Texas, but I sure do love that song, Girls from Texas by Pat Green and Lyle Lovett. Up next, we have an Oklahoma native, Bryce Dykes. This is his new single, Disappear. So if you haven't heard of him before, make sure you get on Facebook and check him out. This is Bryce Dykes.
Been working all week past sundown. It's like I'm trapped, like I'm about to drown. I ain't seen you and I don't know when. This job's a time away from me. That's it, I quit, I'm done, I'm through. So pack your bags and I'll meet you in your drive. We'll pull the truck to the county line, grab some beer and a bottle of wine, leave our lives behind for a few days. Take a spot on the map and head that way. What do you say we can just get away? The trouble somewhere we both can't keep. So how about you and me? Let's disappear. You're stressed enough all by yourself. School and work's putting you through hell. Some days it makes you just want to cry. Got a tank of gas and I'm ready to go. So say the word and we'll hit the road. Leave this town staring at our tail lights. We'll pull the truck toward the county line, Pick a spot on the map and head that way. What do you say we just get away? Trouble somewhere we both can't hear. So how about you and me? Let's disappear. Come Monday, it's back to working and slaving. So girl, jump in. And we'll pull the truck toward the county line, grab some beer and a bottle of wine, leave our lives behind for a few days. Pick a spot on the map and head that way. What do you say we just get away? The trouble somewhere we both can't hear. So how about you and me? Baby, you and me, let's disappear. Disappear.
Her bag said she'd had it, quit me like a 2-pack habit cold, and took off down that road. I watched her fade into the distance, stood there wondering how'd we get this bad. I thought of what we had was a good thing, and now it's just sleepless nights, laying here waiting to see those headlights. She might be long gone, or just around the bend. She loved me once, I bet she could again. I just keep hoping the road she rolled out on might bring her back one day, 'cause 35 runs both ways. Half of me can't help but hate that twist and turning interstate that stole the best thing I'll ever hold. But the rest of me that thinks there's still a shot needs that concrete, 'cause man, that's all I got. She might be long gone, or just around the bend. She loved me once, I bet she could again. I just keep hoping the road she rolled out on might bring her back one day, 'cause 35 runs both ways. She might be long gone, or just around the bend. She loved me once, and I bet she could again. I just keep hoping the road she rolled out on might bring her back one day, because 35 runs both ways. All 35 runs both ways.
Grew up in a small town, rolling hills and 2-lane roads, Friday night football, biking trails and skipping stones. I took all that stuff when I turned 18, put it in my rearview mirror and headed up the road. Oh, I wish I would have known. You can't go home close to 20 long years now. While I've been running, everything has changed. I'd rather go back inside of my head than to see what's there today. You can't go home again. It ain't the same as then. It's gone forever once you let it go. Nothing looks the same. No one knows your name. Where you try forever, but you're never going home. You're gonna try forever, but you're never going home. Well, this morning found me wandering through my mind. Another hangover hiding from the sunshine. Well, I put some sunglasses on and stare out the window. Yeah, I'm just looking for a way to tell the world hello. Dealing with the pain of trying to make a dream fly. Taking the good and the bad with a big smile. Uncertain roads and the thrill of the chase, man, I sure felt life's embrace. And I woke up today. I saw a girl at a bus stop crying on her telephone. And a funeral procession heading down Cemetery Road. Well, there's a bride and a groom outside the Church of Christ. Yeah, it's a cut of the cards, it's a roll of the dice. When you're dealing with the pain of trying to make a dream fly, taking the good and the bad with a big smile. Uncertain roads and the thrill of the chase, man, I sure feel life's embrace. And I woke up today. And every day brings another chance for you to take. And every day brings another choice for you to make. When you wake up with the pain of trying to make a dream fly, taking the good and the bad with a big smile. Uncertain roads and the thrill of the chase, but I'd have to say I'm in a pretty good place. Dealing with the pain of trying to make a dream fly, taking the good and the bad with a big smile. Uncertain roads and the thrill of the chase, man, I sure feel life's embrace. And I woke up today. Yeah, when I woke up today.
You're listening to the Red Dirt Craze. I'm Crystal Kiss, and I hope you're loving the playlist so far. That was Cameron Nelson, Brian Keene, and Wade Bowen. If you like, check us out on Facebook, KRZE Radio, The Craze. We've got lots of great new music coming up for you. Up next is Hold On and Let Go.
We shut it down again. They're locking it up. Stumble through the gravel till we get to my truck. You're laughing in the darkness as as I fumble for the keys. Open up the door and climb up in the seat. And I don't know why we can't get it right. It's like trouble's gonna find us no matter what we try. And I don't give a damn anymore if the whole town knows. I just wanna hold on to you and let go. There ain't no kind of pain few drinks can't erase. Talking about forever and living for the chase. And you're singing your heart out in the radio light. And I'm trying like hell to stay between the lines. And I don't know why we can't get it right. It's like trouble's gonna find us no matter what we try. And I don't give a damn anymore if the whole town knows. I just wanna hold on to you and let go. Pull it on over, steady and slow. Red and blue lights through the back window. Slide over and kiss me, 'cause I'm all out of warnings. And I'm going downtown, pick me up in the morning. And I don't know why we can't get it right. Oh, it's like trouble's gonna find us no matter what we try. And I don't give a damn anymore if the whole town knows. I just wanna hold on to you, let go. Oh, I just wanna hold on to you and let go. We shut it down again, they're locking it up. Stumble through the gravel till we get to my truck.
I know you're flipping through the channels and there's nothing on, and the radio ain't playing none of your favorite songs. I know the cars driving by have got you thinking about what might be going on just a few streets down. I'm hanging around if you're hanging around, if you're staying at home, if you're paying the town, if you're wanting to talk, you can give me a call. Or if you really don't feel like talking at all, if you're drinking a beer, I'm drinking a beer. Just get in a cab and get over here. If you want some fun, if you're needing a buzz, we got all night, baby, if you're up for hanging around. Oh, I'm hanging around. You can leave in the morning or later tonight. You don't have to call tomorrow if it ain't feeling right. No, you don't have to worry if it's gonna last. There ain't gotta be any strings attached. I'm hanging around if you're hanging around, if you're staying at home, if you're painting the town. If you want to talk, you can give me a call. town. If you're wanting to talk, you can give me a call. Or if you really don't feel like talking at all, if you're drinking a beer, I'm drinking a beer. Just get in the cab and get over here. If you want some fun, if you need a buzz, we got all night, baby, if you're up for hanging around. Oh, I'm hanging around.
I can't hide this anymore. This feeling deep down inside of me. Your memory haunts me every night. The words that you said to me. Can't have me whenever you want me, baby. Just call out and say my name. You're gonna find out that nothing's changed here. You know our love's true. Nothing's been the same since we were through. If you're sick and tired of running around, don't look far, 'cause you know I'll be around. First time I saw your face, I got lost inside your eyes, wanting you more with every taste. It's starting to be more than I can take. 'Cause you can't have me whenever you want me, baby. Just call out and say my name. You're gonna find out that nothing's changed here. You know our love's true. Nothing's been the same since we were through. If you're sick and tired of running around, don't look far, 'cause you know I'll be around. This time it's gonna be the last time. No more phone calls late in the night to tell me that you miss me and I miss you too. Hold on tight, 'cause you know we ain't through. Cause you can't have me whenever you want me, baby. Just call out and say my name. You're gonna find out that nothing's changed here. You know our love's true. Nothing's been the same since we were through. If you're sick and tired of running around, don't look far, 'cause you know I'll be around. I'll be around.
Playing the music you love.
I got to digging through old photographs. In nearly every one there's a bottle or a glass. Pictures of times and carrying on. With old friends I still have and some that are gone. Old friends I still have and some that are gone. Pictures tell a tale of living out loud. There's hardly one among them where we're not in the crowd. If I could change all these images I'm thumbing through, I'll take a little less whiskey and a lot more you. A little less whiskey and a lot more you. A little less whiskey standing in my way, keeping me from saying what I mean to say. That a lot more you is what I'm longing for. Every time I get a taste I want more. And it's not to say my drinking days are through. Just need a little less whiskey and a lot more you. A little less whiskey and a lot more you. That warms me up inside. Good loving from you, it takes me for a ride. I wanna see just where it's going to. I'll take a little less whiskey and a lot more you. A little less whiskey and a lot more you. Living in my head, keeping me from thinking better thoughts instead. Like that a lot more you is what I really need. Keeps me from moving at a dangerous speed. And I ain't even trying to say my drinking's through. Just need a little less whiskey and a lot more you. A little less whiskey and a lot more you. My life would do. I take a little less whiskey and a lot more you.
How about that for you? That was Josh Abbott Band, Phil Hamilton, and that last one was Matt Hillier with A Little Less Whiskey. You're listening to the Red Dirt Craze. Up next we have Granger Smith, so don't go anywhere.
Sunset back road. If money didn't matter, I'd buy a house out on the lake with a boat dock on the bank. Oh, but deep down I know that's not like going home at night, pulling in a dirt road driveway, falling in the arms of a girl I love. I know who I am.
hard. I smoke a bunch of sweet cigars and a chair out on the beach. If money didn't matter, I'd buy a seat on a big jet, see the places I haven't yet. But if you weren't with me, that's not like going home at night, pulling in a dirt road driveway, falling in the arms of a girl I love. I know who I am, I'm a rich man every single day, because if money didn't matter, it wouldn't matter, it wouldn't matter anyway. Take a truck to the lake, count the stars on my old tailgate, or $1 billion can't buy that kind of stuff. Cause you can't buy going home at night, pulling in a dirt road driveway, falling in the arms of a girl you love. I know who I am, I'm a rich man every single day, because if money didn't matter, it wouldn't matter anyway. No, if money didn't matter, it wouldn't matter anyway. It wouldn't matter anyway. Oh, if money didn't matter, wouldn't matter anyway. Find the pull on the wheel, get out of the lane, push the pedal down, look the other way, past my own life, that exit sign. Man, I take a deep breath and steady my hand, shake the goodbye off again. Baby, I'll drive miles just to get around your side of town. Well, I don't go, well, I don't go, dare cross that dangerous divide. Well, I don't go, no, I don't go. Broken promises where heartache resides on your side of town. There's a kiss me now, red on red line. There's a hold me close all night. I dance in the dark in that smoky bar. There's a happy couple haunting every street. Ghost of us only I can see. Thousand memories shattered on the ground on your side of town. Well, I don't go, no, I don't go. I don't dare cross that dangerous divide. Well, I don't go, no, I don't go. Those broken promises and heartbreak reside on your side of town.
Well, shut up, buddy, what do you know about love? I don't take advice from some old drunk at a bar in the middle of the day. What the hell does it matter anyway? The minute that I stumble back to her place with a cigarette kiss, she's gonna taste whiskey on my breath. And I'll tell you what happens next. She's gonna run out of it's okays. We'll be fines and you can stay. I forgive you, don't let it happen again. I know you are, and come back to beds. I'll always be yours. What's done is done. She's gonna run. Hey there, mister, if you're so smart, tell me how to fix her broken heart. It sounds like you've been in my shoes, down this road a time or two. You lit one up and he took a drag. He cracked a smile when he threw one back. He said, look at me, if you don't leave, let me tell you something, son. She's gonna run out of it's okays. We'll be fine, you can stay. I forgive you, don't let it happen again. I know you are, and come back to beds. I'll always be yours. What's done is done. Yeah, she's gonna run. She's gonna run out of it's okays, and we'll be fine, and you can stay. I forgive you, don't let it happen again. I know you are. She's gonna run out of it's okays. We'll be fine, and you can stay. I forgive you, don't let it happen again. I know you are, and come back to beds. I'll always be yours. What's done is done. Tell me how many times can you hurt someone? She's gonna run. Now she's gonna
That was Randy Rogers with She's Gonna Run, and the song before that was Miles Williams, Your Side of Town. Miles Williams is also from Oklahoma, so go check him out on Facebook as well. Well, it's been a couple of months since I've been on the air, and let me tell you, it feels great to be back. I have to thank the Iceman and Best Country Radio for giving me this opportunity, but I also need to tell you I'm working on big things for KRZE Radio, so go like us on Facebook so you don't miss any of the updates. Up next, we've got Kyle Park with Turn That Crown Upside Down.
After a long day at work, neck deep in the dirt, mud beneath my fingers, sweat dripping down my shirt, I punched that clock at 5, thank God I'm still alive. Hit the gas and head fast to my favorite local dive, and I turn that crown upside down to make me feel alright. Jack has got my back and let that makers make my night. When beam is on the scene, you know it's how I roll, or I turn that crown upside down, let them good times flow. I came home late once again, 3 sheets to the wind. All my baby had to say is, where in the hell you been? I've been out with my friends, Evan, George, and Jim, and I don't need water, Johnny Walker, I'm on the rocks again. So I turn that crown upside down to make me feel alright. Jack has got my back, and let that makers make my night. When beam is on the scene, you know it's how thirsty for a whiskey drink. Oh, I'd turn that crown upside down to make me feel alright. Jackie's got my back and let that makers make my night. When Beam is on the scene, you know it's how I roll. Or I turn that crown upside down and let them good times flow. Yeah, when Rebecca Creek is in my drink, I'm fired up to go. Or I turn that crown upside down and let them good times flow.
This house, she's holding secrets. Got my change behind the bed. In a coffee can, I throw my nickels in, just in case I have to leave. I will go if you ask me to. I will stay if you dare. If I go, I'm going shameless. Let my hunger take me there. Take me there. And the shingles, man, they're shaking. The back door's burning through. This old house, she's quite the keeper. The keeper of you. I will stay if you dare. If I go, I'm going crazy. Let my darling take me there. If I go, I'm going crazy. let my darling take me there.
I've always been a fan of Bart Crow, but I must say that's probably one of my absolute favorite songs right now. That was If I Go, I'm Going There. You're listening to the Red Dirt Craze, and I'm Crystal Kiss. Up next, we have Zane Williams with Hands of a Working Man.
The hands of a working man built this town, cleared this timber and plowed this ground, raised those cattle in the sun and snow, dammed that river and dug that coal. It's a debt we owe to the hands of a working man. And my granddad had 'em and my daddy does too. Back home there ain't much else to do. Put food on the table and you fill up the tank. Hey, what you owe to the boys at the bank? Live another day thanks to the hands of a working man. Working hard from the sun up to the sundown. They can build it tall, they can tear it on down. They got the know-how, if you got the money. Hit you hard as a hammer if you pick a fight, but they'd rather hold a pretty girl tight tonight. To the rough and dirty, strong and sturdy hands of a working man. Now the hands of a working man look kinda funny, sticking out of white shirt sleeves on Sunday. They're more at home holding a rod and a reel, 9-pound hammer or steering wheel. There's leather and steel in the hands of a working man. Working hard from the sun up to the sundown. They can build it tall, they can tear it on down. They got the know-how, if you got the money. It's hard as a hammer if you pick a fight, but they'd rather hold a pretty girl tight tonight. To the rough and dirty, strong and sturdy hands of a working man. Rough and hard, scuffed and scarred from the front lines to the old freight yards. We have what we have. They are the way they are, working hard from the sun up to the sundown. They can build it tall, they can tear it on down. They got the know-how, if you got the money. Hit you hard as a hammer if you pick a fight, but they'd rather hold a pretty girl tight tonight. To the rough and dirty, strong and sturdy hands of a working man.
answer's yes. To all these things, there ain't too much that I can't claim. I'll burn the candle at both ends, wake right up and start drinking again. Was I born and raised in the Lone Star State? Do I think that I'm blessed? Is my neck as red as the blood that's in my veins? The answer's yes. That I can't claim. I'll burn the candle at both ends, wake right up and start drinking again. Was I born and raised in the Lone Star State? Do I think that I'm blessed? Is my neck as red as the blood that's in my veins? Is my neck as red as the blood that's in my veins? Is my neck as red as the blood that's in my veins? The answer's yes.
JB and the Moonshine Band, loving the honesty of that song. This is Crystal Kiss on the Red Dirt Craze. Up next, we have some Ray Johnston and then Cody Johnson. So stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Cold drink going down real nice and slow, a lawn chair and the sun sinking low. Got a good little buzz I'm working on, and the only bill I got to pay is the tab that I've run up today. Pour it on the rocks, make it strong. I need a little more fire, less smoke, a little more cash than broke, a little more high than low, a little more do, less don't, a little more give than take, a little more gas than brake. Really all I'm asking for is a little more Crown than Coke. Some days the sun ain't gonna shine, you can't make a nickel from a dime. Gotta laugh, dry through the tears. God knows you'll sink if you don't swim. You gotta fill your sails to catch the wind. Lord, give me hope and a coast that's clear. I need a little more fire, less smoke, a little more cash than broke, a little more high than low, a little more do, less don't, a little more give than take, a little more gas than brake. Really all I'm asking for is a little more Crown than Coke. I need a little more guitar. Sand between my toes, a little more meat on the bone, a little more slack, less rope, more hell yeah, well let's go. A little more fire, less smoke, a little more cash than broke, a little more high than low, a little more first, less coach, a little more give than take, a lot more gas than brake. Really all I'm asking folks is a little more, just a little more. Give me a little more Crown than Coke. I need a little more Crown than Coke. You need a little more Crown than Coke. She
needs a little more crown than coal. We need a little more crown than coal.
Yeah, that's my old girlfriend. Saw her when she walked in. Her hair's a little longer, but she's still looking stronger than sin. No, I don't care if you buy her a drink, but she's not the kind of girl you think. Oh, 'cause back when we were loving, she thought cowboys were something, now they ain't. 'Cause she's over buckles, she's over spurs. To her, you're just a heartache in a pearl snap shirt. Been lassoed and let go for the last time. No, she ain't just over me, she's over me and my kind. I guess I ruined it for the rest of us when I left her standing in my dust. Oh, and lately she's been hating rodeos in Copenhagen trucks. Yeah, she's over buckles, she's over spurs. To her, you're just a heartache in a pearl snap shirt. Been lassoed and let go for the last time. No, she ain't just over me, she's over me and my kind. Yeah, she's over buckles, she's over spurs. To her, you're just a heartache in a Wrangler pearl snap shirt. Lassoed and let go for the last time. She ain't just over me, she's over me and my kind. She ain't just over me, she's over me and my kind.
Well, I started on the whiskey pretty early this morning. That's alright. I was up all night, but I passed out before the sun came up. I really wanted to see one of those. I know that's no way for a man to behave, with a mortgage due and a baby on the way. But somehow I made it to where I'm at. It's been a living as a matter of fact. I get a bad attitude from being tired and running round. I never ask for anyone to say they like my sound. I've never been a part of any musical scenes. I ain't just talking Nashville, if you know what I mean. They don't write about me in their magazines. I don't ask for new reviews on the songs that I sing. Never had a lot of friends, and I'm alright by that. But people keep on coming back, raising hell with the hippies and the cowboys. They don't care about no trends, they don't care about songs that sell. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be gone, so tonight everybody just sing along, raising hell with the hippies and the cowboys. I've been standing on the outside for all of my life, but I like the view, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the yuppies and the hipsters and the wannabe scenes, that ain't down home to me. I like $2 beers, I like $3 wells, and some old honky-tonk bar. I
Know by the smell, some old drunk on a bar stool on a Merle Haggard tune. That's my kind of room. Raising hell with the hippies and the cowboys. They don't care about no trends, they don't care about songs that sell. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be gone, so tonight everybody just sing along. Raising hell with the hippies and the cowboys. Raising hell with the hippies and the cowboys. They don't care about no trends, they don't care about songs that sell. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be gone, so tonight everybody just sing along. Raising hell with the hippies and the cowboys. And I'll be raising hell with the hippies and the cowboys.
Mr. Cody Jinks with Hippies and Cowboys. We are always looking for new music, so email us your requests or your demos to krzeradio@gmail.com. You're listening to the Red Dirt Craze. I'm Crystal Kiss.
Interstate. Just head on east and take the fast lane, baby. But I can take you to the river flow. I'll grab a 12-pack and listen to the radio. Uh-huh. That's right, y'all. Come on. It's that skinny dipping, capable fishing, going muddy where the water meets the land. It's a bourbon and whiskey, I get a little tipsy, still them first years that you never will forget. Past the wheat fields through the sticks is where I go to get my fix. Well, the sun is down, but the night is young. Let's get a little drunk and have some fun. Yeah, baby. Oh, come on, girl, you know what's happening. Nah, 'cause we're going skinny dipping, capable fishing. We're going muddy where the water meets the land. It's bourbon and whiskey, I get a little tipsy. Still that first kiss that you never will forget. that you never will forget. It's burning in my soul, 'cause that's my country and I'll never let it go. Now, 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 now. Yes, it's burning in my soul. Yeah, 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 yeah.
She was a Mustang flying down a freeway. I was the open road. I learned fast when you're flying down a 4-lane. There ain't no way to go slow. I held on tight and she let go. Every night in my arms, loving out of control. Don't blame no stop sign romance. You're gonna miss it and you don't even know. I'd give anything for one more last chance. For loving out of control. Loving out of control. She had more holes in her heart than my blue jeans. I tried to patch them all up. Backseat, sunset, and some daydreams. Sometimes just ain't enough. I held on tight and she let go. Every night in my arms, loving out of control. You don't blame no stop sign romance. You're gonna miss it and you don't even know. I'd give anything for one more last chance. Loving out of control. Loving out of control. Don't blame no stop sign romance. You're gonna miss it and you don't even know. I'd give anything for one more last chance. For loving out of control. Loving out of control. She was a Mustang flying down a freeway. I was the open road.
Everybody loves a little Casey Donahue. That was Lovin' Out of Control. How about some more local music? This is Chad Slagle and Yesterday's Wine with Texas Weed, Louisiana Shine.
Oklahoma line.
play sounds like it was aimed right at me. I don't care who you are, it just feels good to cruise down the boulevard and tapping on top of that car, holding down the backbeat. The sunshine's cooking that black top. Just let the hammer drop and we drive, baby, just fly away. Cranking up the speakers so loud I don't care if they hear it way across town. Life's better with the windows down. Could there be a sweeter scene than her running down the driveway to meet me? She jumps in the front seat, just take me anywhere fast. I know where she wants to go, it's a little shady spot that only we know. We're burning up the road, can't wait to lay the seats back. She got one hand resting on my knee. Yeah, they're sailing in the breeze and we drive, baby, just fly away. Yeah, our hair's dancing golden brown, I smell the perfume swirling all around. Life's better with the windows down. Yeah, anyway our wheels roll, we're running free and feeling so bright. Yeah, baby, it's alright. Yeah, baby, it's alright. When we drive, baby, just fly away. Taking in the sights and sounds, days like these are what it's all about. Life's better with the windows down. Life's better with the windows down. It's better with the windows down. Yeah, so let's go right around.
That was Chance Anderson with Windows Down on the Red Dirt Craze. Up next, we have some James Land and Mike Barham and the Honky Tonk Prophets.
Well, I was sitting by the tracks near the 66 highway when a girl came up on me in a hot rod Chevrolet. Well, I didn't see it coming, but I surely know it now. I'd have been driving a Chevy, she wouldn't have had to slow down. Yeah, that F-O-R-D, that's what I said. F-O-R-D, found on road dead. It'll pick you up and take you places you've never been, like the parts store, the junkyard, and the hospital in the end. So if you're ever in one, you'd better be aware, 'cause that F-O-R-D will break down and make you swear. Yes, it will. Into that 69 Chevy pickup and we headed off into town. Yeah, never gave up. This gal, she was pretty, yeah man, pretty as can be. I'm thanking God for that F-O-R-D. Yeah, that F-O-R-D, that's what I said. F-O-R-D, found on road dead. It'll pick you up and take you places you've never been, like the parts store, the junkyard, and the hospital in the end. So if you're ever in one, you'd better be aware, 'cause that F-O-R-D will break down and make you swear. Yes, it will. That's right. Oh said, F-O-R-D, found on road dead. It'll pick you up and take you places you've never been, like the parts store, the junkyard, and the hospital in the end. So if you're ever in one, you'd better be aware, 'cause that F-O-R-D will break down and make you swear. Yes, it will. I don't know what it was this time, boys. Oh, you should have seen what picked me up. Woo! She was beautiful. Oh, thank God for that old truck.
I've been chewing on the dust of this worn out Texas road. She told me I was leaving, so I packed up everything I own. The gravel beats a hole to the fenders of this Ford. This time I'm sorry, it won't bring me back no more, because the words have all been spoken. Rubber has been laid too fast, a little too furious. Well, it was just my getaway. I turned left and goodbye, and lonely I turned right. I was headed for the moon in the middle of the night. My beat up, calloused hands, my blue collar ways just didn't fit in. She had to make her excuses for our house, my job, and her life. I just couldn't believe it when I asked her to be my wife, because the words have all been spoken. The rubber has been laid too fast, a little too furious. Well, it was just my getaway. I turned left and goodbye, and lonely I turned right. I was headed for the moon in the middle of the night. Stumbled in a motel for another night of restless sleep. With a bottle of 100 proof, I'm drowning those memories, 'cause the words have all been spoken. Rubber has been laid too fast, a little too furious. Well, it was just my getaway. I turned left and goodbye, and lonely I turned right. I was headed for the moon in the middle of the night.
Driving my old pickup truck and down this old dirt road. Hammered down, man, I've been kicking up dust.
dodging them potholes. I gotta get there, it's been way too long. I can't wait to be back in her arms, so I drive, flying down the highway right by the speed limit signs. Foot down on the pedal, arm out the window, wave at them cars rolling by. Yeah, I drive. I call her up, tell her I'm on my way. She says, how long? I tell her I just hit the interstate. Baby, hold on. She says, get here, it's been way too long. And I can't wait to be back in her arms, so I drive, flying down the highway right by the speed limit signs. Foot down on the pedal, arm out the window. She drives me out of my mind. Yeah, I drive. I've taken this 100-mile drive at least 1,000 times. I drive, flying down the highway right by them speed limit signs. Foot down on the pedal, arm out the window. She drives me out of my mind. Yeah, I drive, flying down the highway right by them speed limit signs. Foot down on the pedal, arm out the window, wave at them cars rolling by. Yeah, I drive 100,000 miles. I drive.
What a great song by Outlaw Son. He is actually the husband of KRZ's very own Christina Knight. Up next, we've got Stoney LaRue, first one to know.
Let you down, I'll be fast as lightning, here and gone like the storm that you're riding. It won't take long, and I'll turn to stone. When I lift you up, I'll be slow and easy, and I can't blame you if you don't believe me. I'll keep you safe and warm. If I'm not acting like myself lately, doing things that I don't, I'm not sure why, but you wanna hate me. It's just a spell, I suppose. When I'm back to my old self again, my love, you'll be the first one to know. I guess we're all just getting older, looking back at time over our shoulders, right or wrong. There's two sides to every song. If I'm not acting like myself lately, doing things that I don't, I'm not sure why, but you wanna hate me. It's just a spell, I suppose. When I'm back to my old self again, my love, you'll be the first one to know.
I'm not acting like myself lately, doing things that I don't. I'm not sure why, but you wanna hate me. It's just a spell, I suppose. When I'm back to my old self again, my love, you'll be the first one to know. When I'm back to my old self again, my love, you'll be the first one to know.
Recognize me. My soul's been torn and twisted like an old dogwood tree. We talk about forever, that was 1,000,000 miles ago. So I'll see if I see back where the dogwood flowers grow. White on the bloom, that April moon. You ain't been said on leaving in
on the Red Dirt Craze. Up next, we have the Rose Queen.
I was just a young man, a little wet behind the ears. She grew up at the country club with the diamond chandeliers. I worked at the feed store. I was broke and naive. She was next in line for the crown, to be the Rose Queen. I could get alcohol, she had a lot of cash. We watched the June bugs dancing around while lying on the grass. I knew it wouldn't work out for a hayseed like me, but I couldn't resist a steel kiss from the Rose Queen. My mama always told me she was too rich for my blood. Her daddy always said I was never good enough. She was just a southern belle, Lord, I made her ring. Soaking wet from bead to sweat, busting at the seams. She ran off to college, well I stayed my ass back home. She came back sororитized as a teenage debutante. Now she tries to act like she don't remember me. I guess I'm only good enough once. Yeah, I guess I'm only good enough once. Hey, for the Rose Queen, for the Rose Queen, for the Rose Queen, for the Rose Queen.
Rain by William Clark Green. This is the Red Dirt Craze, and I am Crystal Kiss. It is about time to call it a night. We are going to end this with Anthony Davis's single, Miss America. So stay tuned to listen, and keep listening to bestcountryradio.com. See you guys next Tuesday.
Hey, I'm just a simple man. I make a living with these two hands and give this life all I can. Still find it hard to understand what's the meaning behind this life. Through all the pain, there's still compromise. The war's seen through others' eyes, and those who try to justify. Well, it seems to me we've all lost a little touch. What happened to our people, to the land we love so much? Well, I miss America. I miss the land of the free. Our brave ones are fighting a war while their families pray for peace. We can't forget the ones we've lost, the ones who paid the ultimate price, while we're sitting here at home, living off their sacrifice. I miss America. Yeah, I come from a little old town where we're taught to stand our ground, never give up or back down. We once were lost, but now we're found, and waking up at the crack of dawn. Good morning kisses and that coffee's on, and working hard as the day is long, and bring it on home and love her strong. Now boys these days, it seems they don't understand